Look, it's not a secret. Anyone who's been in a long-term partnership will tell you that frustration, disappointment, and even questioning the relationship itself are all par for the course. It's recognizing when the relationship is over that's the tricky part. On today's case, Ms. Posley says that after 5 years, she knows her relationship with Mr. Isaac is over. She says he is a controlling cheater who thinks nothing of disappearing on her for days. She's here in my courtroom because she's ready to cut ties and move on today. Let's hear their case.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding. Your Honor, this is the case of Posley versus Isaac.
Thank you very much. Ms. Posley, Mr. Isaac. Ms. Posley, you say Mr. Isaac is a controlling liar who will disappear for days. You say you are done being strung along and you wish to end the relationship today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Isaac, you say you want to save the relationship. Now, you do admit you've made some mistakes in the past, but your intentions are to marry Ms. Posley.
Yes, Your Honor.
So let's see if there is something to save in this relationship. Ms. Posley, why are we in court today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I've been with Trae and I'm just tired of getting strung along. I've been with him for 5 years, 2 kids, still no ring. I'm tired of him lying. I'm tired of him lying to me, cheating on me. And he's not even attracted to me anymore. So I don't see why we even in this anymore. At this point, I just want to raise our kids and just be done with it.
Why we in this, Mr. Isaac? Because Ms. Posley said you don't act like you want to be in a relationship.
Well, I'm in this because I want to fix the relationship. I want to make it work and do anything we can to make it work. I know we could fix it. I do love her. I want to marry her. But at the end of the day, she has things that she got to fix too, as far as bringing up the past. I made mistakes, but at the end of the day, I'm a work in progress. And I just want her to know that it takes 2 to make the relationship work.
Well, let's see if this work in progress is worth putting the time in, because this is the best part of the admission of a work in progress, which, by the way, I have very much admired that, but it does not require that everybody be working on the same project, if you know what I mean.
Understand.
Is if it's not working for me, then my needs have changed. And let's see, Ms. Posley, are your needs being met? Why don't you take me back to how you all met and what led us to the point that we're in divorce court?
Well, Your Honor, I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. So I moved to New York, and I ended up meeting Trae in the same building that we lived in. So, you know, we ended up starting dating. He was very nice, sweet, very loving to my 2 boys. He took them in like they were his kids. So, you know, he was sweet. And not even only that, one time we ended up going out, to a party. My feet was hurting. He even gave me his shoes off his feet. So I knew he was the one from then. But after we had our second kid, it was like everything went downhill. It's like, at this point now, I'm just done. I'm just tired.
Things were wonderful, moving along fine. You had the first baby, things continued to be okay. The second child, things
just changed. I don't know why.
What happened, Mr. Isaac? What changed?
I don't know. Things changed when we met. First of all, she's beautiful. She still is. When I met her, she had great conversation. It was effortless to talk to her. And I went through a lot of things through other past relationships, and she made it easier to get past it by the way she was. I seen how she treat the kids. I knew she was the woman I wanted to be with. And that's how that went.
So we all agree that the beginning was good.
Yeah, but
Miss,
no ring, no nothing.
I'm sorry, Miss Posley. Let's get to the point where there's a change. What happened, Mr. Isaac, around the time of your second child?
It got to a point where she had like bad influences in her ear telling her, "Oh, watch him, he's young."
That's not true. That's not true.
But that's how it went for me.
No, that's not true.
That's how it went for me.
No.
Because it was perfect. So you said the same thing. It was good.
I'm listening.
Let me give you some things that's been going on.
Give me examples.
Let me give you some examples. First things first. One of my best friends invited me to go out for her birthday to celebrate with her.
Okay.
So, you know, she called me, Angel, come out with me, because I don't really go out too much. So I told her, well, let me call you back. Let me ask Trae first. Because, you know, when you're in a partnership, you ask each other, you know what I mean, just to make sure it's okay. So when I asked Trae, the first thing he's going to say, well, if you go out, you're going to be single. Well, go out then. And I asked him why. His exact words were, all your friends is hoes. And I told him this. Every time you ask to go out with your brothers and your friends,
that's a lie. I didn't say all your friends. Time, some of them.
Excuse me, Cole, hold it down. I'm still questioning. Well, how old are you? Wait 1 second.
32. But it's just out of respect.
No. It's out of respect that you tell your partner what you're about to do and get his opinion. But when you're a grown woman, you don't have to ask a man a doggone thing.
That's true.
You simply need to say, this is what my plan is. Now, if you had other plans, or would you like to go with me, that's different.
I invite him out places. He don't like to go nowhere.
Okay, so the point is, you need to get in the mindset of you in a partnership, not in a father-daughter situation.
Yeah, the problem with that I have with it is that if she want me to tell her when I'm doing things, so I guess that's why she feel like it would be fair to come back to me because of the way she treats the situation as far as me.
What I'm saying is, she wants you to tell her when you're doing things.
Yeah.
But you're not asking her permission.
No.
Because I can see you right now, you're not asking her permission for a doggone thing. He's never asked your permission, could he go out?
Nope.
He said, yo, I'm going out with my
I just
peeps.
didn't trust it because some of her friends is kind of wild. I just didn't trust it. Like.
But give me one instance would you think that this woman has been cheating on you?
Oh, I don't think that. I just feel like I don't want her to be in positions where it's possible where certain people is in her face.
But you should be able to. If you're in a relationship with
I just
someone,
don't trust your friends.
But here's
and
my
I don't
point.
trust other people. I just
So
don't.
you don't trust her friends?
No.
Do you think her friends would try to put her in a situation
Yes.
where she would be in a trick bag?
Yes.
But do you think she's mature enough?
No, I don't feel like she would slip, but just to put yourself in that position doesn't make
She's
sense.
32 years old. She is now giving birth to 4 children. She can pretty much figure it out. At least, according to
true.
my math, the math is mathing.
That's true.
At 32, she can figure it out. She can
Absolutely.
figure out how to have a baby, how to avoid having a baby. She can figure out who she want to be with and who she don't want to be with. At 32 years old, if this is somebody that you trust, you think she has the character and the values, that she gonna come home the same way you sent her out there, then you need to back off on what she needs permission to do.
Right.
And then give her some trust.
Understood.
That is the way a partnership works. Am I right, Ms. Posley?
Yes, ma'am. I'm so insecure now at this point. I feel like I have to change my body because he don't want to touch me. You don't.
Oh, wow.
Your Honor, I even got proof that he be online looking at other women, trying to search to be with other people and everything.
In that picture, I wasn't even in New York.
You were separated.
We were separated at the
No, he wasn't. Not at that time.
We were separated.
1 minute we together, next minute he separated. He picks and chooses.
You say that's not really what the issue is. You don't feel like the relationship is going like it was, like you're not the
It's
one
the
that he
cheating.
wants to be with.
You're
right.
It's the cheating.
So don't
Honor.
give me assumptions.
No, I don't
Tell me
cheat
what
no
makes
more.
you say he's cheating.
Your Honor, one day it was Mother's Day.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, before we had our kids, our sex life was great, everything was good, but Mother's Day came up, you know, we planned Mother's Day. He cooked something for me, gave me gifts, and we even said we're gonna have sex tonight, everything gonna go well. When it's time to have sex, Trae gonna tell me he's tired. And I told Trae, it's been over a week since we done anything. How you tired?
Your Honor, I be tired because I do a lot of work all day. I do everything she needs me to do. I do
People
the store
make time
run.
for
I
things
take
they
kids to
want.
school. But when it's Mother's Day, I plan to do everything for you so you can relax.
Bite the
Mr.
bullet for Mother's Day, bro.
Mr. Isaac?
He not attracted to me no
It's
more.
not
He don't
about
want me.
attraction. I love you. I'm attracted
But
to you.
if
It's
you're
just
attracted
about
to
me
me-
being tired. What's wrong with being tired? Because at the end of the day, when you're tired, I don't force you to do anything.
Mr.
I respect
Isaac, Ms. Posley is saying all the pork chops and branzino and corn and potato salad in the world is not what she was looking for on the menu
I understand
for
that.
Mother's Day.
I understand that.
I'm talking, sir, if it's Mother's Day and you trying to celebrate her, trust, you could have gone to KFC and told somebody to take care of them kids because I'm about to take care of my girl. See what I'm saying? You wouldn't have been that tired.
I
Your
understand.
Honor, Your Honor.
Y'all
Who
make a good
plans
point,
to have
though.
sex? Why do I gotta plan to
Y'all
have
make a
sex
good
with somebody that I live with every day? I'm so insecure now at this point. I feel like I have to change my body because he don't want to touch me. He don't make me feel special. He don't even hold me at night. You don't.
Oh, wow.
Your Honor, I even got proof that he be online looking at other women, trying to search to be with other people and everything. He be posting in other groups.
Where?
Trying to look for BBWs. You do. I had seen
That's
it.
when we were
look.
single. That's when we were
You
single.
was not single. We
I
were still
single.
together.
Did you look at the date?
Trae, we
was
were
not
still together.
Not together. We
when
was
you
on a break.
posted that.
And that picture, I wasn't even in New York. We lived in New York. I'm in a whole
Trae,
other
even though
state.
you didn't live in New York, you still
I'm in a whole
travel
other
and come
state.
home.
I'm in a whole other state.
Okay,
We wasn't
this was
together.
April 2021.
We wasn't together.
Well,
That
y'all-
was last year and we was together.
That's
That was
not
not last year. That was 2 years ago.
And we was together.
We
Trae,
was
Excuse me.
We was on a break, man.
Where were you living at that time?
I was living in Virginia at the time.
Was you?
I didn't live, I stayed there for a long period of time. So
What's a long period of time?
about a couple of months. Like 2 or 3.
So had you all agreed
Not yet.
that you were separated?
We were separated at the
No,
time.
he wasn't. Not at that time.
We were separated.
Trae picks and chooses when he wants to be separated. 1 minute we together, next minute he's separated. He picks and chooses.
Where were the children doing all this?
With me. They with mommy.
So how are you gonna be separated when your children are?
No, just because you have children, somebody don't mean you gotta be together. I still was there.
What do you mean you were still there?
Still doing my father duties. Being there, providing, doing the same things I was supposed to do, just like if I was there.
But you told me you were away for 2 months.
Just because I still came to New York from time to time. I said I stayed there for periods of time, but I still came back and did what I had to do as well. And I also still, even though we
And he
argued,
still trying to portray that he still was with me.
Even though we argued and all of that, and we was going through, I still, even if she didn't want to talk, I still sent other people to bring money for my kids, make sure they got certain things too as well, if she didn't want to communicate with me. So I did my job. We don't gotta be together for me to be a father.
Have you seen any proof of him actually cheating?
Yes, ma'am. I got messages with him and another girl.
You smoke or drink? Do you want to chill? I'm assuming that's supposed to be you.
That's not me. So when she seen it, I was just as surprised as her.
He come home in the morning. I say, Trae, pull down your pants if you didn't do nothing. Let me smell it.
That is the most desperate, insecure mess that I've heard. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
One day, yonder, Trae decided he said he's gonna go to work. Next thing I know, 3 days pass. Trae don't even come home. He go missing for 3 days. No phone calls, no texts. I can't even find him. I'm scared. I'm thinking something happened to him. He come back 3 days later with nothing to say. And I tell Trae, at the end of the day, when you're not home, the house don't go well. Trae know he's my backbone. He know it's only me and him. Like I said, I don't have that much family.
At the end of the day,
and I have no family in New York. He knows it's only him and me.
Give me 1 minute, Ms. Posley. Mr.
Yeah,
Isaac?
at the end of the day, we was arguing and I was going through something, so I needed to clear my head. Like that was a mistake that I made, and I apologize.
You can't
It would
go
never happen
missing.
again.
You
I
can't
know,
do
but
that.
I made a mistake, and I thought that was the right way, but I was too young and dumb to do that.
Think about this. How can I think you won't do that again to me?
I haven't.
If you did it,
I haven't.
And
How long ago?
For me to
Excuse
trust
me.
him.
How long ago was this, Mr. Isaac?
Years.
What years?
I could say 2, 3.
It's been 2. And I had to be on my
And since
P's
then,
and
I've
Q's
been
with
on
him.
it. So what's the problem today? We wouldn't be in this situation right now.
Because you lie. I can't trust you.
No, you
Why do
only
you
think
say you
that.
can't trust him?
You
What
only
what
think
has
that.
happened?
I can't trust Trae because anytime when he said he's going to go out, he's going to come home at a decent time, he don't show up. I have to call. I got to text him.
Have you seen any proof of him actually cheating?
Yes, ma'am. I got messages with him and another girl. He asking her to come chill with him, to come hang out.
That's not true.
To
I was
come
hanging.
chill.
I was hanging with my bros, and you know that. And one of them used my phone because he was bagging the girl.
Excuse me, can I see the evidence? Did
I
you?
called the young lady. When I called her and confronted her, and I told her, "Hey, do you know Trae?" She said, "Yeah."
She do know me because she
and
knows
I asked
me from
her,
him.
did she know that he have a wife and any kids?
Excuse me, it says you smoke or drink, do you want to chill? I'm assuming that's supposed to be you.
That's not me.
okay.
So somebody else.
Yes, I was chilling with the bros, and he was bagging the girl. I was with him, so he used my phone. He got a girl, so I ain't make his stuff hot, so I let him do what he did. I forgot to get rid of it, and when it
so
came
you put
across,
yourself in a situation to
by
mess
mistake,
up your.
I didn't know he was gonna be texting her. I thought he was just gonna call her. I didn't think he was gonna text her. So when she seen it, I was just as surprised as her.
Here's my question. Did she know that she was talking to Trae, or did she think she was talking to this other dude?
Trae.
I don't think so.
Trae.
Because I didn't even know it was there. So that's why I'm like, gotta make it make sense for me.
She knew she was talking to Trae because I asked her. You asked,
did you know me? You didn't ask, is you with him? You said, do you know? Are you intimate with him? Are you with? No, you asked.
You didn't
do
get
you
to
know?
get intimate with
That's
her
like
because
me
I
saying-
messed it up for him.
No, that's like me saying, do
Because
you
I called her
know
and scared her
Andrew?
away.
That's like me
Okay,
saying,
Miss Posley, though, I don't have evidence of cheating.
I did. When
Okay.
it was one time he told me that he's gonna go hang out with his brothers. And I told him that's fine. He told me he's gonna come home around 3.
That's my brother's disrespect.
Sir, let us
I'm
speak, please.
calling, texting him, blowing him up. Some young lady answered the phone. Oh, we just got done sleeping together. So I asked him, so I text him and say, don't come home. He come home in the morning. I say, Trae, pull down your pants if you didn't do nothing. Let me smell it. Guess what? He do not let me smell it. He decides to run off. And I say, Trae, if you didn't do nothing, when you let me smell it?
Miss Posley, I'm gonna say this to you, woman to woman. If I can't trust my man to the point where I need to smell his penis, he's not my man and I don't want him in my house. I gotta be honest with you. If I'm in that kind of relationship, I don't want him. Not at all. I don't want to ever have to get to a point where I have to actually say to somebody that I proclaim to love, pull down your trousers and let me smell it. That is the most desperate, insecure mess that I've heard. No woman should do that. Do you confront him about that?
Yeah, he said he didn't do it.
You
Then
believed
I forgave him, let him come back. Then maybe like a month later, a random number texts me with a video of him and the girl in bed.
What
and
video?
I knew it was him because
video?
I went to
The
look
same
at
video she's talking about, there
I
was
went
nobody
to
in
go.
the video. It was a
Trae, I can hear you and the girl, and I hear the girl's same voice.
You'll get your chance.
Okay.
I can hear the same girl voice, and I know his voice. I'm not stupid. I didn't wake up tomorrow, and I knew for a fact it was him because I looked at my old T-Mobile app of when he got missing. It was the same day, so I knew it was him.
Were you in the video?
I was not in that video. When she showed me, I couldn't even tell what was going on in the video. You couldn't see anybody. It was a dark room.
How did
You
she
couldn't
get my
hear
number
anything.
then?
You know, that's kind of interesting.
How
Mr.
she got my
Isaac.
number?
My court staff said they asked you the same question and you admitted that you were the one in the video. Is that not true? Did they lie to me? Because I do need to know that because somebody fired. I just need to know.
Nah. you're
Somebody
not
about to lose
All
their
right,
job.
You're not lying. You're not
Okay.
lying. You're not lying. It was me.
Bomba.
But it was the past. It was a long time ago.
So how
We
can I
moved
trust
past
you
that.
today?
But that's the past. We moved past it and everything been good since.
No, you didn't move
But guess
past it.
what? We came down here to come do the show, and I was thinking we was gonna rekindle for try to get back together. He said he gonna go get his hair braided. He didn't come back till 6 o'clock this morning.
You mean
I'm
you came
confused.
to Atlanta to come to my courtroom and
He
he
said he
didn't
wanna
even
fix
sleep?
it.
He didn't even sleep in the room with you last night?
No,
Dang.
he stayed out all night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. But he loved me
I
though.
was getting my head done. I swear to
But
God.
he loved me though.
Trust and believe. I get my hair done all the time. And what your hair look like now did not take all night.
It did. Believe me or not, it did. I have no reason to lie about that.
Where'd you go to get your hair done, sir?
To a female I know that does hair professionally.
Miss Posley, you can't be a doormat unless you lay down on the floor and let somebody walk on you. You need to get up off the floor, baby. How many times does somebody need to show you that you are not valuable? How many times does somebody need to tell you that you're not their priority? You're being treated like a doormat. And if that's okay for you, then continue to do it. But it wouldn't be okay for me. It would not. I would not allow somebody to treat me that way. I would not allow somebody to make me cry. I would not allow somebody to lie to me. I would not allow somebody to come to a whole nother state and go and set up for his backup plan when you threw him out today. And you know what? You need to throw him out today. You need to tell him, this ain't working for me no more. Get your pictures and your plants, put them in a box, and when we get back to where we live, you don't live there no more. Because love don't live here no more. As I live and breathe.
Oh my God. I only have 2 questions.
Yes, I'm
The
listening.
first one, is there an overnight special on hair braiding? Is that some type
That was a 2-hour at most hair braid job.
Okay.
But it took him to 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
He was looking for his backup plan. Second question.
Second question, you're a Forensics Files, fan.
Yes, indeed.
Have you ever seen an episode where you have to get a scent test?
No, but you know what? He wouldn't have passed it.
Nope.
Made in Georgia.